There's this cave near here where the Cathars hid in the 12th century, and it's got great acoustics, and I'd like to be filmed there playing my panpipes. They took us back to the same cave I'd slept in 7 years before, sat down on the rock and picked out his panpipes and proceeded to go on playing this tune, which I'd heard someone else playing 7 years before. And those kind of ways, these little coincidences, little things shook hands across time like that, I can't explain. There was a constant sense of there being a story or some kind of pattern. And the events which were so long ago kept reenacting themselves in a way that initially I thought it was just coincidence. But then the further we got into it, the more I started to realize that there really was some kind of underlying pattern to it all. There really was some kind of force involved. I mean, those trees around the Wewelsburg, the way that the trees looked so stunted and so pained, the way that everyone on the crew who was shooting at the Wewelsburg and the SS Order Castle had nightmares afterwards. None of us felt happy about what we'd seen down there. It was pitch black, but all of us felt like, we'd been in The Shining or The Beyond or some form of bad horror movie. But those things are just fiction, whereas this was real life. And the sense that we were in the presence of those things was very disconcerting. The way that Montsegur feels good, the way that when one's there, one feels protected, the way that the Wewelsburg feels bad, in a kind of classical sort of good-evil kind of way, is something that was alien to my experience. I don't think I even believed in good and evil before that. I thought maybe they were all just shades of grey, and the idea of ultimate good or ultimate evil hadn't really occurred to me. Yet in the Wewelsburg, coming towards the court of Heinrich Himmler, I started to really believe in ultimate evil, in something which was almost antithetical to human life, like the spiritual equivalent of antimatter, something that was so inhuman that it would freeze the blood in one's veins. A sense of, maybe for the Nazis, maybe for Otto, hell was below zero, because I certainly got, the nightmares I was having at that point in time usually involved blood, frozen blood, and huge amounts of it, like walking across pack ice made out of blood.